Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. In this video, we are going to compare the Plantronics 8220 UC that you see here versus the Voyager 4220, and we're going to give them both a microphone test against the sound machine back here. So I was curious about these products because they're both very similar, as you see here. They're both dual speaker, noise canceling, sound good, connect to the computer via a USB dongle that I'll show you here in a second. But two major differences is this 8220 is a DECT wireless headset, so it will not connect to your mobile phones. And the 4220 is a Bluetooth wireless headset that connects to your computers and also your mobile phones. The 8220 uses this USB dongle. It's a little bit larger and it uses DECT technology. So it's a different technology than the 4220. Where the 4220 that you see here uses this smaller Bluetooth dongle that you plug into the computer, and it just runs off of a different technology. So I'm curious as far as if there's any sound quality difference between going Bluetooth versus going via DECT. And I know that one big benefit to DECT is that you get longer wireless range. So you'll get up to 300 feet versus about 100 feet with the other one. And you can also get more of these units in a more dense space. So if you have a lot of headsets in your office, got a lot of coworkers sitting close by, with Bluetooth, you start to get noise degradation with more units that you have, whereas DECT allows you to get more units in a smaller area, so you don't have distortion and bad audio quality in an office environment like that. But let's get to the fun stuff, and let's get this plugged in and test it against the sound machine so you can hear what it sounds like. My voice is actually being recorded on the DSLR camera, the built-in mic on this camera right now. So I'm going to switch over to the 8220 so you can hear what that sounds like.
Okay, so this is what the 8220 UC sounds like. It's connected to the computer through the USB, and this is, as I'm tapping on the microphone, you can tell that my voice is coming through that microphone. So let me go ahead and fire up the noise machine back here. All right, so that's, we're in a relatively small room here, and that's really loud in the background there. And I'm just going to give it a second, then I'm going to rapidly switch to the built-in camera on the mic so you can hear the sound quality difference.
Okay, now this is the built-in mic on the camera here, so you can see how much more noise is going on in the background, and it's really hard to even talk because it's so loud. So now let me switch to the 4220 so you can hear what that sounds like.
All right, now this is the 4220, as you can see when I'm tapping on the microphone. So you can hear the noise canceling different, and I'll let it run for another second here. Okay, now this is the 4220 without the blender on in the background, so you can hear the quality of voice. And I'm going to switch back to the 8220 just so you can hear what that sounds like. So I'm going to keep talking, and really what you're looking for in a good quality microphone is a good range in audio, so you hear like more bass, whereas a lower quality mic, you're going to hear like you're listening through a tin can. It just sounds very flat. There's not much bass and not much range to it. So let me switch over so you can hear the difference. Okay, now I'm back on the 8220 UC as I'm tapping on the microphone there. So I'm curious, what do you think sounded better as far as noise canceling and also sound quality? Was it the 4220 that you see here, or is it the 8220 that you see here? And what I'm going to do in just a second is do a range test to make sure that this headset can reach the coffee pot without distortion. And it's about 50 feet away, so I'm going to do a test between these two and see if they both make it, because that's what I'm most concerned about when working from home. But don't forget to hit that like button on this video. It's really helpful. It helps others out see the video. And don't forget to subscribe, as we are doing more microphone tests, range tests, product comparisons, that type of thing. So don't miss out on that. Okay, so again, put into the comment section below, which one do you think sounded better, the 8220 or the 4220? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and switch to the mobile camera so that I can head out to the coffee pot. All right, so now I'm on my mobile and we're going to go see if we can make it to the coffee pot. So here we go. Take a little journey through my home office here. See how much mess my kids made while I've started work. Okay, so I'm about 50 feet away towards the coffee pot, and we're gonna see if the 4220 is able to do the same test without any distortion. I'm able to hear the voice loud and clear through this right now. So it made it no problem, no issues. So I'll be right back with the 4220. All right, now I'm on the 4220. So let's do the same journey here. See if it can make it to the coffee pot without distortion. So here we go. All right. So now I'm at the coffee pot and the voice is not clearly working. So that is a bummer. All right. So now I'm at about 40 and that's about 30. Okay. So right when I got to about 10 feet before the coffee pot, that's when it started cutting in and out. So let me switch over to the other camera. Okay, now I'm back on the 8220 UC headset. So as you saw there, the 4220 didn't make it quite to the coffee pot. The range is going to be about 3 times as much on this DECT wireless headset. So that's a huge advantage to the DECT side. I found it, like for me personally, if I'm in a meeting and I want to go to the kitchen, grab a snack or grab a cup of coffee, I can't, and I know I've done that before using the 4220, is you step away, you try to go grab your cup of coffee, but you can't hear people, or they ask you a question and then you can't actually respond, or you got to run back really quick in order to get your response. So it's kind of annoying. I'd rather have that longer wireless range like this one, the 8220, so that you don't have to rush back to your desk. So yeah, so there's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually do a sound test. I'm curious to see how well the speakers on this headset sound compared to the speakers on the 8220. So I'm going to put them right next to the microphone on the built-in cam so that you can hear the difference between the speakers and see how loud the speakers produce sound, so you can get an idea of sound quality there. So I'll be right back.
Okay, so now this is the 8220 with the headset right up to the microphone. That's max volume. Let that run for another second. Okay, now this is the 4220 with max volume on there. Let that run for another second. Okay, so there you have it. Definitely the range went to the 8220 UC as it was able to pass the coffee test. When it came to the sound quality of the 8220, it seemed like it wasn't as loud and as much bass. I'm not sure you could hear that through the microphone on the built-in camera. So what did you think? Which one sounded better as far as audio quality goes? Was it the 4220, these ones, or was it the 8220? Put it in the comment section below. I'd be curious to hear what you think. My personal opinion was there was more bass and more volume coming from the 4220 than the 8220. But the 8220 also has active noise canceling, so it's really going to be kind of a workhorse. If you're somebody who talks on the phone a lot, you have a noisy environment around you, the 8220 is going to be one to highly consider. And overall, both are, really awesome choices. It just depends on what your personal preference is. Do you need that range? Do you need the audio quality? Which one sounds better? Comfort level wise, they're both relatively the same. I'd say the 8220 is maybe a little bit lighter or more comfortable for all day use, but also very similar. So, and also, do you need to connect to your mobile phones? If so, then you got to go with the 4220, as the 8220 does not connect to a mobile phone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you want to see more of these type of videos? If so, put it down in the comment section below on what you would like us to do next. If there's a particular headset or you want to see a comparison, we look at all of our comments and we will check it out. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's super easy. Just click it right down there. It really helps us out, and also subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on these types of videos. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.